Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Barkanmu da warhaka da fatan kowa yana cikin koshin lafiya. So inshallah wannan bidiyon yau za mu breaking down Euro USD just like kamar yanda muke weekly, and kuma za mu ga mai possibility outcome ko kuma abin da nake expecting on gold, and kuma how I'm going to look at gold inshallah. So without wasting much of our time, let's get into the video. So if you are tired of blowing account and kuma you are looking for a profile wanda za ku yi amfani da shi, kuma profile wanda yake is very reliable, kuma is very transparent with their rules and everything, so za ku yi amfani da wannan profile din nan, which is called TTT market. So TTT market suna offering different types of account, tun daga kan 1 step, 2 step da kuma instant funding account, kuma sannan za ka yi samu account from $5,000 all the way har zuwa $500,000. So idan kana so ka yi amfani da wannan profile din nan, click on the link on the description na wannan video din nan, za ka samu sannan sai ka registering. So kamar yadda muka sani, last week mun yi analyzing gold, and kuma na ba mu some key points ko kuma ce key levels wanda na ce zan yi focusing on akai, inda zan yi looking for trading opportunities, and kuma duk wanda ya following analysis din, I believe you'll be able to capitalize on when analysis in the latest sauransu. So starting with the weekly time frame, because even if you go to the monthly time frame, ba wani abu da zamu gani kawai mun san dai on the monthly time frame we have a time wanda muka creating ko kuma muka je all time high, and price here rejecting aggressively daga wannan area din nan. So now we're expecting probably maybe markets might go to fail in the week, maybe to close like this ko kuma to close and reject, or kuma markets can decide to end up the month with a weak rejection and decide to make some pullbacks, to depending on what the market wants to do. So on the weekly time frame, idan muka duba zamu ga we still bullish, because we are reacting from a sensitive key level when we have this resistance turn into support rejection, and on we also have a support level rejection from last week when the muke bayani. So now coming to the daily time frame, this is where we get a bit interesting. We get a lot of interesting things to use on. Idan ba mu manta ba, last week, which is on Friday ko kuma Sunday, da muke analyzing pricing na ba mu some key levels inda na ce za mu looking for trading opportunities. So na farko we talk about one level of support, and then sannan kuma we talk about one level of support, and then inda na ce wayannan levels in duka they are all key levels wanda za mu looking for buying opportunities to one resistance, and kuma if this resistance starts respecting first, I'm looking for selling opportunity to one support in them. But unfortunately what happened is price days who did one support level them say breaking nash, so say using as liquidity. So it use one level then as liquidity. So by using Nash as liquidity, that's when the market decide to turn and start to push to the upside. But overall, definitely this is a key point. This is a key level where we'll be expecting to see some buying opportunities coming from. When they then fail, and then we will see this holding. So but this is what happened, and maybe if you have use it, maybe understand how the concept of liquidity works. Idan ba mu manta ba, akwai video da na last one da na explaining akan liquidity, so you can watch the video and you can get to understand how liquidity works. So if you look at another one, we have the liquidity strip, which below the liquidity we have some sensitive key level wanda we can look for trading opportunities from, kama misali nan wurin nan. So this is where we can have a very clean sniper entry and take it straight back to this resistance da yake a nan wurin nan. In kuma mai missing wannan, we have a lot of key level of support a nan wurin nan wanda yake zamu iya looking for trading opportunities. Maybe for example one support in them, then we have this resistance turn into support. This is another key level. Then we have this support level, which we can all keep on adding some buying opportunities when they taking namu ko kuma ce zai leading namu towards one higher time frame liquidity. So now this week, what are we expecting? Let's go back to the daily time frame. Let's map out things more clearly. So idan muka duba nan zamu ga cewa last week mai taking out liquidity a nan wurin ne when after me taking out liquidity, then the market start to push to the upside. When I expecting price XAUUSD is stopping at one resistance in them, and then we have a selling opportunity, but unfortunately price is breaking out of one resistance level. So now, yeah, the market breaking out at one resistance level. Then what I'll be expecting this week is for the market to make a pullback. Is for the price to make a pullback, and then we can expect to see, continuation of the move to the upside. So this can happen maybe after this day could come up from today can reject, tomorrow price can on Tuesday, that's on Tuesday price can tap into the, then maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we can have the continuation. That's scenario number one. Scenario number two is price can decide to just keep on pushing to the upside without visiting the level of support anytime soon, so we can see price push to the upside like this. So the only thing we can pay attention on is formation of key levels and kuma reacting kokuma price when price come back to one of the key levels. So now for kuma first key level kokuma point of interest where I'll be looking for trading opportunity is when resistance turn into support. That would be my first key level. And kuma failing but pushing to the upside, then we can pay attention to one level areas. But I'm sure for it to reach now, it might take some days, so it might not happen just as fast as we expect. But we can pay attention to this key level and see how price it's going to react. So this is going to be a very, very important key level, more important area of interest where we can pay attention on gold and see how we'll be able to capitalize on the market. So we can see the price still make a push to the upside, but on the 4-hour time frame, which is on the lower time frame, then the market can give us a reason for the retracement. So maybe some key levels on the 4-hour time frame might form. We might tap into some various key level, like one support turn into resistance, and then price can push all the way back to maybe somewhere around there before making the push to the downside, tap into this and continue. But the major, the most important key level for us to focus is one key level of support, and then the key anon. So on the 4-hour time frame, until we have some other confirmation, that's when we can add them into our confluence, the so and so. But for this week, this is what I'm expecting. This is the area I'll be expecting to see, and then look for my continuation. Then before I finish, before I end up the video, it might be another scenario whereby we can have a price maybe to come back, then pricing it down, it can break, then this will turn into resistance, and then we can push to the upside. So this is all things we can still pay attention. Dicker on the same key level, on the same area of resistance, it can turn into a level of support. So this is what I'm expecting to see. But for the first, this is what we are expecting. So this is what I'm expecting on gold. So enough I tap and explain it. I want a quick setup, then it's very, very clear and it's very, very straightforward. So ni Abdul Life.